All right. First off, I'm gonna start off by saying all honor and glory due to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Mashiach. Double honors to the elders and apostles for teaching this truth in its purest form and sincerity. Okay, in particular, the apostles over at Great Millstone. Okay. All right. Uh, Today's little video is going to be entitled "The Cards Dealt." All right. So the cards that are dealt, that are being played at this in these latter days, are going to be due to a birthright that somebody sold, and they're trying to retrieve it by an artificial force assimilation, like what has been done throughout all of history. Okay, uh, and by way of divide and conquer, now these curses are turning around because turning around on the very one who had these heinous plots concocted in the first place. You got to remember they had a very well sought out plan, even from being base men to observation to studying us, and planning war strategies. Okay, and so this thing is deep. It goes back a long way. Okay, so again, this is Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach's movie. This isn't my movie. Okay, the problem ain't with me, and we're gonna get into that a little later. Okay, if you got an issue, you know who you can take it up with. Okay, all right. So I'm just a servant. Okay, and I'm just here to spread the good news. Good for some and not good for others. All right. So that's the time we're living in. Okay. That old saying, take it with a grain of salt. Well, it's not about your feelings. Okay. It's about what is written and what the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is getting ready to come back and judge and do because it is written. That's what this is about. All right. Nothing personal. Okay. Business at the end of the day. Hope you got a good understanding of that. All right. So the times we're living in here in Babylon the Great, because that's where I'm reporting from, Babylon the Great. It don't matter what border of wicked state you in and condition of mindset that you're in, you're in the borders of wicked. Okay. Um, uh, so before I got to go out and go. You know where. Um, I just thought I'd make this a little short video. Okay. Because the name of the title of the video is going to be "The Cards Dealt." All right. So what are the cards dealt? Let's read. I'm going to go to Genesis 25 and 25. All right. Genesis 25 and 25. And it reads, "And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau." I'm going to stop right there. Now, Esau came out all red and hairy. Okay. That's your so-called white man. It's not white. All right. All right. Red. Okay. All right. Red. Crimson. Okay. Look those words up. read it again. And the first came out all over Salakia, and the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So that's a patriarch right there for the nation of the so-called Caucasian, okay, for the Edomites, okay, so-called white men, all right, so-called American white men, okay, all right, that's their patriarch, that's their forefather, okay. Now we'll go verse 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. All right, so Isaac was roughly 60 years old. Okay, so you got the synopsis. So yes, Esau, he's our brother, wicked twin brother. Okay, and he's old in a cardinal sense, but spiritually he's not old. Okay, he's like a child running the planet. That's where everything's all messed up right now. All right, and getting ready to be thrown head first out of the power seat. Okay, head first. All right, let's go over here to, because look, again, this is all over a birthright. Okay, furthermore, uh, this man's proven himself to be who it's only evident everywhere you go. There he is. Okay, he's proven himself to be the son of perdition. Okay, through his seed line, through his action. Okay, all right. Like an Obadiah, nobody can discern the way. What's wrong with him? Can anybody seek out the things that's wrong with him? Okay, and it goes deeper than that. Okay, I might have to post another video, but it goes, because I don't have a lot of time, but yeah, it goes deeper than that. Okay, and that's an Obadiah, by the way. So let's go over here to Second Ezra. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse. Okay, let's go with this 1611 King James Bible, by the way. Okay, so there's no made up anything in here. Okay, all right. The Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is not the author of confusion. Okay. All right. So let's read Genesis 25 one more time. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Let's read that one more time. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau hill, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 old when she bare them. Second Ezra, chapter 6. So I'm gonna get from that right now. Second Ezra, chapter 6. So the important thing is why did Jacob's hand grab Esau's heel? Why? Why did that occur? All right. All right. Let's see. Second Ezra. Second Ezra, chapter 6. Salakia. Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 8. This is the prophet Ezra. Okay, and it reads, verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, that's what I'm gonna get from that for right now. All right. So yes, everybody comes from Abraham. Okay. All right. Yes, the flesh, it comes from Abraham. All right. Then you have the seed lineage splitting when it gets to, so you got Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. So you have the seed line splitting with Abraham having a concubine. Okay. All right. Because this is birthright detail. So Abraham was married. Okay. So the seed line went towards his wife, not the concubine. All right. All right. So we get the synopsis of it. So did Isaac have a brother? Yes, he had a brother. Ishmael. Okay. Then that branch went that way. That was the concubine through Hagar. Okay. Hagar was the concubine. All right. All right. And Sarah was the wife. All right. Which Isaac was Sarah's son. Okay. All right. So we get where the seed line splits. Okay. Let's not make fools of it. So yes, everybody comes from Abraham. Okay, where am I going to go now? Let's go over to the book of Romans. Because, Esau sold his birthright. Okay. And I'm not going to go into too much detail. That's what all of this is about. That's what this turmoil is about going on the planet. What does red mean? Let's go into that. What does red mean? Red means crimson, criminal. Okay. Red, danger, destruction, wasted away. All right. You meant to get this, you meant to get this. If you ain't meant to get it, you just ain't meant to get it. You're going to have 2/3 that want to stay over here. They obviously enemies of the Most High. And they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be put to sleep along with all the other nations. All right? The enemy nations, that is. All right? So not to get too much off track, because this is kind of like a random video, Now, concerning all the other fleshly just people, because you have the wicked, and you have the righteous seed, and you have the left hand wicked seed. Okay, then you have what you call just people, nations of people. Okay, and the balance is way off, obviously, because the right people aren't ruling the earth right now. Okay, so the spiritual gifts that Isaac gave wasn't obtained for both of those children at the time. All right. And furthermore, can't nobody change nothing that's already written, okay, from the beginnings of the foundation. All right. So can't nobody change nothing. Furthermore, this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's movie, you see? So that knocks all your controversy down right there. And then you got a problem with that. You got a problem with it. But guess what? Your problem ain't with me. Book of Romans. Let's see here. Book of Romans. Chapter 11. Slack it. Give me a second here. Things get to getting funny when the truth come out. Let's see. Let's see. See if that's where I want to go. Sometimes that happens. I'm going plain old carbon dating today. Plain old original carbon dating. Okay. So this is the book of Romans, chapter 9. I'll start at 6. Not as though the word of the Most High power had taken non-effect, for they are all Israelite, like Israel, which are of Israel. Let's read that again. Not as though the word of the Most High power had taken non-effect, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel. Okay, make sure we're listening. neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High Power, but children of the promise are counted for the seed. Okay. So the gist of that, we go back over to Second Ezra, chapter 54. No, Salakia, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. Okay, flesh. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. Okay, and the people whom, Slakia, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Okay, let's read that one more time. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. And after this, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. Okay, we established that. Now, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. See that? So the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is over all of it. Okay? So there's a chosen people here that's being spoken about throughout the whole entire Bible. Okay? Now I just explained that. All right? Now this is what nobody wants to have come out, and particularly the wicked. Now this video might get taken down because truth is out there, and it's been out there established, okay, through the elders and apostles for a very long time. All right, so record it, screenshot it, record it, do what you got to do, because when the truth is being spoken, that's when the wicked come. All right. So if my whole channel gets shut down, it's because I'm telling the truth. So hey, do what you got to do. All right, let's continue. Let's go over here. I'll go right back over here to further deal with the cards that deal with what I'm gonna title this video. The further deal with the title of this video is the cards dealt. All right, the cards dealt. See, because the masses are dumbed down, and furthermore, this isn't a fleshly war going on here. Okay. There's all kind of demons let loose from wherever the hell they came from. Okay. All kind of demonic spirits walking around, maybe in your own home. Okay. It don't matter. Nobody's safe around your own home. You know, you got the hedge of protection around you. You should be straight. But yeah, it speaks over there in Matthew chapter 10. Yahweh Shai speaks on how your own family gonna be your own foes. You're gonna have foes in this. You're gonna have people that just turn a complete 360 against you. All right? For this truth. Day in and day out. Okay, so this is Deuteronomy chapter 7, and where I'm gonna start from. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay? Right. Now, Deuteronomy is a law book. Okay? Now, Moses' writings. I'm not going to be going too deep with anything. I'm going to do my best to keep it basic as possible. And again, I'm not here for entertainment. I'm not here for clickbait. I'm not here for likes. I'm here to do this business and put in this work and keep my hands pushing forward on the plow. That's what I'm here to do. All right? And just warn, okay? At the end of the day, no vainglory here. This ain't my movie, okay? And he knows who in this for real and who ain't in this for real. Okay? He know who is of the hopeful elect, okay? And he knows who is of the faith in the faith and who's the 1/3 remnant. See? He already got all this figured out. Okay? Yes, the Lord, Yahweh Shai. All right? Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Already got this figured out. Okay, let's go back over here to 2nd Ezra, chapter 6. Now, let's go to 55. All these, Salakia, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake, possessive, our sake. Verse 56. All right? Because everybody came from Adam. Verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle that Salakia. Let's start all over. Verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Okay, so that's where everybody else comes in at. All right. We got to understand that we're still under under the curses. Okay, starting to recover from being under the curses. Okay, all right. Now the full recovery of coming from under the curses is when the hopeful elect, the 144,000 new government, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3 remnant spread across the four corners of the earth are woken and are completely 100% in this faith. And then, this vaccine, of course, gets pushed. This the chip mandated for purchasing of food or doing anything in operations for bartering on the planet. Okay, and then World War III, and then the thermonuclear destruction. Okay, the ICBM missiles. All right, that Gog and Vistagog and who are they? The Russians and all them over there, and the old lands of the Medes are going to be firing off, and then as well as the other nations. Okay, and then the overwhelming presence of the chariots that have been is only evident. The evidence is right there. Start to appear all day, 24/7, and striking with high concentrated laser fire. Okay, Tempest. Okay, and his people being lifted up out of here. Okay, so everything has to start all over again, no matter what. All right, but until then, hey, this is what we're dealing with in Babylon the Great. We're under the yoke of our oppressors. Okay, another man's kingdom is my hell. All right. And this ain't for beta 2/3 as I'm gonna say it like it is. I tried to hold myself back, but I'm gonna say it like it is. This ain't for beta 2/3 wicked ass niggas. All right. It's enough that I got to go out and deal with you on a day-to-day basis, okay, and see exactly what's going on. It's enough that I have to deal with that, okay. You being who you are, and I'm gonna be who I am. All right. So we can just set the record straight right there. That's it. You love this wicked queendom? You want to stay here? You want to hold hand in hand? Okay. With the ones hey, with the very ones that put you in this condition, long sleep a long time, because you love it. Okay, you love it. Some of you gatekeeper children of the grandchildren of the gatekeepers. Okay, you all of that. You just love it. Well, guess what? It's coming to an end, and not by my sayings. Okay, because your problem ain't with me. All right, your problem is not with me, and I'm gonna continue to say that. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens which have even been reputed as nothing have began to be lords over us and to devour us. 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, and Salakia, are given into their hands. Why? Because we went off. Okay, just like a father when he comes home and the son has friends over, and the friends, okay, got friends over, and the house tore up. Well, he gonna go directly to his son first and deal with him. Okay, we still under the punishments. Oh, the curse and being is slowly but surely being lifted off of us. Okay, so that's what the Heavenly Father is doing, how He's dealing with us. Okay, all right. He's gonna begin at His home first, okay, which is the house of Israel. All right. All right. Not the wicked nations, okay? Not heathens. And that word short is just for just what I said, other nations. Whether you like it or whether you don't. Facts is facts. The Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is not the author of confusion. Like this very land, this land that we live in. This is confusion. You can be what you want to be. Go totally against the laws. Okay? Go totally against the scriptures. Go totally against what's right. And who does that? Your very own so-called white man. Okay? So y'all getting ready, y'all got a new king in office, huh? There ain't no trading places, it's just the same bird, just a different wing. Huh? Y'all got a new king? That's y'all new king? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Okay. I don't want to make this video too long. Let's see. Time I'm on. All right. Let's keep going. Let's go here. Let's go to just a moment. Just a moment. All right. So let's go over here to Luke. Say Luke. Yeah, Luke. This is the book of Luke, chapter 10. Yeah, chapter 10, verse 16. Now listen carefully. Make sure I got this right. Right. This is Yahweh Shai saying here. So again, the problem ain't with me. Okay? Your problems aren't with me. This is Luke, chapter 10, verse 16. He that heareth you heareth me, and he that despiseth you despiseth me, and he that despiseth me despiseth him that sent me. So not only do you despise Yahushua, okay, but you despise the Heavenly Father that sent him. Okay, so you 2/3, okay, and all you heathen nations, okay, being headed, okay, with Esau, Edom, that's who your problem is with. All right, that's who your problem is with. All right, and guess what? You're in deep. You got a problem on your hands that you can't fix. Okay? And that's the truth. Now, you gonna take the video down, you take it down. That furthers the guilt. All right? That furthers it. That's it. Okay. Let's see, next verse. Let's go over here. Find you. Okay, red letter one more time. Okay. This is Yahushua speaking. Okay. Again, the book of St. John, chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Okay? All right? So this thing ain't just started yesterday. It's been going on a very long time. Okay. Now I'm going to go over to, I'm just going to read off, who these haters are. Who these haters are. You see them every day, everywhere you go. Huh? We going to see who the haters are. Huh? Now, the true definition of haters, we're going to see who that is. Hate. Okay, I'm gonna read off this hit list right quick. Yeah, I gotta get ready to go. I gotta get ready to go. Okay, where I want to go with this. All right. This is Psalms 83. Epistle of Psalms 83. Verse 2. Lo, for lo, thy enemy make a turmoil, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Verse Shalaki, that was verse 5. Verse 6. Let's read verse 5 again. Make sure I'm on point. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes Gebal and Onan and Amalek and the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Let's read that over one more time. This is the hit list. These are the haters. Okay. Verse 6. The tabernacle of Edom, so-called white man, and the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, so-called Pakis and all Arabians and all of them, of Moab, Chinese, and the Hagarenes, another sect of Africans, Baal, another sect of Africans, of Anan, so-called Japanese, Amalek, extension of the Edomites, but they're the Amalekites, your high bankers and all of those people, the fake Jews, wearing the yarmulkes and all that, and all the ish stuff. Along with the Philistines, the Africans who were sold in that region in the slave trade too. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Okay, so that's the hit list right there. Okay. That's the hit list. That's the hit list. So again, the problem that you have is not with me. All right? It's not with me. The problem that you're going to occur that's apparently starting to be overwhelming is that you have a problem with what's written in the Holy Scriptures. You got a problem with dealing with the truth. You got a problem with dealing with that this is the living book, okay? And that it does not belong to you, okay? Whoever you are out there, outside of who we are, okay? And furthermore, you got to drink that cup. That cup got to be a drink. I got to find a way to turn that off. So, hey, there's no more secret about that. Okay? What's been done can't be reversed. It cannot be reversed. And again, this is Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai's program. Okay? The Heavenly Father's program. All right? So this isn't about me. Okay? Well, let's put it like this. Yeah. The problem ain't with me. It's about the Lord's people and what has been done. Okay? And what's getting ready to be corrected and changed. But first, don't forget what has to happen, and I'm gonna make a video on it. But I'm gonna continue to tell the truth. Don't forget what has to be done and what time we're living in right now, which is the perilous latter days. Okay, end time. Okay, that's where we live in. All right. So let me save a little time because I know how these people work with these streams. So I'm gonna try my best to save a little time in between studying. I don't want to go off on things that aren't edifying for the body, So until the next video, all praise is due to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Salakia. No, that wouldn't be right to say because I ain't suspending and stopping nothing or free or pausing at nothing. Shalom.